Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocom. I'm John Bryson, and I'm with Andy Clerke of the coaching team of Carlton Town. Your view today, please.
It's always going to be a tough place to come into.
Yeah.
I think we look back probably a little bit of regret getting back into the game. I don't think 3-2 is a poor result for us to come away to a team that are 2 steps higher. And there, it may be a story of what might have been.
The first half, I'm sitting at one end, which we were defending, and I never looked down the other end. Did we give them a bit too much respect? Because we were 1-0 down half time, but I thought it could have eased in 2 or 3. Is it a fair comment we stood off them?
I think we stood off them a little bit, whether it should have been 2 or 3, whether one was, we had a game plan, we needed to stay in the game. At 1-0 at half time against the side, we're still in the game. Maybe showed them a little bit too much respect, but they're a good side, they deserve that as well. But without a doubt, we had to come out, we had to get tighter, and we had to find a way back into the game. And maybe it took us a bit of time to adjust. It's a 4G pitch, their shape, their movement was very good. But that said, we can only control what we can, and we had to make a few changes and get back into the game second half.
David Agavola got our equaliser. Now you can answer this, or it's David that can answer it. Was it a centre or was it a deliberate chip over the goalkeeper?
Well, I'll back the player here, and it's a nice finish.
It's a nice finish.
Well, it could be a cross, but you know what? Sometimes you need a bit of luck in football. And if we got that, or the keeper's misread it. Either way, it gave us an in back into the game. And then sometimes you don't get the luck because only 2 minutes later we've hit the post and maybe should have scored.
2 quick goals changed it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Probably a little bit naivety on our side. I think both goals were avoidable. The lads will be disappointed with that. We'll have a look at that. We'll watch it back and we'll think about how we bring that into training this week. But a nice way to get back in as well. We good to see the lads fight until the end. Next couple of minutes, you never know what might happen.
Is it the quality, Andy, the quality of finishing at this level is a little harder than we used to? Like say when I went to Neaton Borough 2 weeks ago, or at Step 4 level, because I got the impression once the 3 goals were about to go in, who was going to hit them knew it was going to be in. It was that clinical finishing.
Yeah, well, the good side, aren't they?
Yeah,
good players, experienced players, a lot of experience here. They worked into good areas. I think as a back line, we've done incredibly well so far this season, and they should take some credit from today as well. But good players will score goals, won't they?
Yeah, and we raised our game overall, you would say? Yeah,
we're pleased second half. It would have been disappointing for all of us and the spectators that at travel today, if we hadn't at least put a glove on. And I thought second half we have come out and we've had a go. We've got ourselves back into it. We look like we could have breached them a couple of times. At the end of the day, you've come away and scored a couple of goals at the Step 2 side. So on another day might have been one to beat today.
Now we've got FA Trophy second qualifying round next week, home to Chase Town. So we've got a blank Saturday. Blank midweek. Injuries. Shea went off.
No, they're fine.
They're fine.
Yeah, we'll get the physio this week. Yeah, it'd be nice to be back at home next week, won't it?
It is,
like a while since we've been there.
We haven't done the league match. Our chairman will be wondering where the coffers go. Although we've done quite nicely out of the run, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Ford came on. He's probably one of the more experienced signings we made in the summer. He makes a big impression when he comes on the pitch.
I thought all the changes did. We had our skipper back today. Came on at half time. I thought Niall looked sharp. He made a big impact. I thought Romello Nangle was superb when he came on and gave us a different threat. Came on with a real bite in his game. And Michael Ford came on and had.
We picked him up from.
He came from Bourne. I know he was training with the club last year. He was playing at Bourne last season. All our bench is good. We could have started any of those lads that unfortunately missed out today. And it's a squad game, and they'll have a big part to play this season, I'm sure.
I'm just going to close on a quite unusual achievement. Dan Brown scored a goal.
Right, okay.
Now, where I said it looked like it was a shoulder job, is he claiming it with his head or just bundled it home?
You're talking our players out of goals here today, John.
No.
Absolutely. Great header, great finish from David, great finish from Dan Brown.
I was in the media tower to get a great view second half, and it was a bundling in job. So it was a great header.
Yeah, chasing the game, aren't we? Dan's gone in, put his head where he needs to. Like we said, an extra couple of minutes, then we might see what might have been.
Well, very well done to all for today for an outstanding display, and let's look forward to another good display against Chase Town. Many thanks.
Cheers, John.
Andy.
Thank you.
Cheers.